Yo, what's up everyone? I'm Zyrox, and today we're going to be playing some Roblox Rally Racing. Now, yes, guys, this is finally back after a month. I've been missing this game a lot, so let's see what's going on. And also, there has been a major, and when I say major, I mean major, update on this game. So it's not really the same game as it was before. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So, not only was there new maps, there's now servers, Almer Raceway, Belgium, Ceredigion, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Japan. Like there's servers now that you can join for different things. So if you want a less laggy server, go on the ones that have the least people. 2 out of 15, 3 out of 10, doesn't matter. So let's check out this new map. And now when you click on the map, it's basically kind of like BeamNG Drive now. Yeah, so Roblox Rally Racing kind of turned into BeamNG Drive. When you click on a map, it says play, but you still spawn at the same spawn point. You don't go to different locations in the map. And speaking of BeamNG, once BeamNG comes out, I'm gonna make a video on it. You're not. You're just gonna be watching me play the game. But yes, guys, now I'm finally in the game after months. Well, not even months. It's been like a months. It's been like a month, not months. Where am I getting the months from? Okay, so there was new cars added into the game. Pretty sure they're down here. Oh wait, no, there are no new cars added to the game. There was just this one car right here, Subaru Project Daylight. But let's choose, what car should we use? Let's choose one that doesn't go very fast. Let's just choose a Nissan Lions. That sounds so stupid, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. And we're in. Alright, so let's go ahead, drive this thing. Alright, nice. Alright, so I want to talk to you guys about um kind of everything, what's been going on while we play Roblox Rally Racing. So basically, if you didn't already know, if you didn't check my latest post about a few days ago, I specifically said I'm in church camp, worshiping the Lord, like you're supposed to do in church camp. But, um, like, let me give you guys a little experience of what I went to. So I went to this thing called YTHX, made by Elevation Church. I'll put a link down in the description if you're very curious about what YTHX is, um, or what Elevation Church is, if you've never heard of that church. I'm very thankful for that church. But anyways, so let's start off when I went to the bag checkout. So the bag checkout, I was standing there for like an hour. Okay? I was standing at the bag checkout for like almost an hour. Um it I mean, my legs were done. I had to carry a bunch of Gatorades and snacks for me and my friends to eat, and it was it was like pretty heavy. I had like 2 cases of Gatorade, 2 things of Sun Chips, like a whole box of Sun Chips, and then I had to carry my luggage. Meanwhile, my cousin KJ, who was in Shandam's video with me and a few other friends, um, I don't remember him carrying much. He carried like 1 thing of Gatorade, 1 case of it rather, and then I had most of the stuff. So then we get there, we see our whole crew from last year, and we were all talking about what we've been up to for the past year, because literally the last time we talked was the year before. Then one of the guys named should I really leak his name? Uh let, let's he's so let's just say it. It doesn't really matter. So one of my friends, Matthew, he doesn't have a phone. Well, he does, but he just doesn't bring it to YTHX for some reason. And we haven't talked to him for over a year. I saw him like one time during that whole year, didn't talk or anything, and he changed. Like, all like yes, he didn't literally change. Like, he didn't get buff. He was still like tiny. Sorry, Matthew, just a little humor if you're watching this, but he was honestly kind of tiny. He's 12 years old though, so don't worry about that. But he didn't like get jacked or anything. He literally just grew out his hair. He's been growing out his hair since March. And I mean, his hair was pretty long last year, but it wasn't as long as it was this year of 2026. So we so finally, let's just fast forward. We get on the bus, have to put all of our luggage on there, and then once we're on the bus, um the buses that we took were very fragile. They weren't like school buses, like those buses that like soccer teams or sometimes even football teams, like any sports team comes to the stadium in, like those buses. We had one of those buses. We got one from the local bus parking lot that was like an hour away from the church. And I mean, when we get on that bus, not even 20 minutes goes by, something fall like Matthew stuck out his head to like get a snack or something from the box of sun chips that I had in my hands. And then I kid you not, like one of the things from the bus fell down from like the ceiling, and it almost it almost hit Matthew in the back of the head. And I mean, he is just so lucky that he didn't get hit with that. So then we fast forward, we get to the place that we're staying at. We were staying at Winthrop University, down in South Carolina. And I mean, those dorms, they were busted. I mean, they just looked so old. And I mean, I can't even blame it. There was literally like a statue from like 1928 from Winthrop, and my not my mom, my aunt used to go there. And I mean, I don't know how she survived there, cuz those college dorms, I mean, dude, when I tell you they're busted, I mean it, dude. And plus, I'm pretty sure we stayed in the wrong section. Maybe we didn't, I don't know. But the bathrooms, it had like a bunch of condoms, tampons, and a bunch of other things that I really can't say on this channel because it's a little too adult. Um, Obviously I know about it because like it was there, but still, it was pretty disgusting to see. There was a bunch of feminine products in the bathroom. The bathroom smelled like absolute crap. I don't want to say the S word on the on my channel, but when I say it smelled like crap. Oh, I don't know what they did to that bathroom because I didn't know that girls poop and fart. I thought I didn't know that was a thing. But I mean, it like when I first went in there, I had to use the bathroom so bad when I first got to the dorms. Walk in, smells like garbage. I see tampons and condoms everywhere in the bathroom. And then when I get finished with the bathroom, I can't even like bring myself to go in there. I literally just walked all the way to the activity center for uh for using the bathroom. And the activity center wasn't even that far away. It was like 5 minutes away. Not even five. It was more of like 3 minutes away. Like just a little walk. And I had to bring two other guys with me because we had to stay in a group of three at all times. So after I get finished with using the bathroom, um, what is it that we do? I go back into my dorm. Everyone's just hanging out in there because, like, that's where all the snacks and stuff are. So everyone's hanging out in me and my friend Luke's dorm. Um, and then once that happens, my friend Kainoa, he ends up he ends up seeing something in our room, right? And one of the guys that was in the dorms, someone gave one of our friends, I don't remember who, maybe it was my cousin, maybe it was Kainoa, I don't know, but someone gave someone a tampon or a condom, and then they put it in our room specifically. I don't know what they had against us, but I mean, I was freaking out. Yeah, every time I saw a condom or a tampon or another product that I really cannot say on this channel at all, um, freaking, I freaking, I just panicked and I screamed and I carried on. I actually cried once I found uh, once I found something on my bed that let's just say that I really can't, I really also can't say on this channel. Because this channel, I'm trying to keep it family friendly, but the place that we were staying at definitely was not holy. I mean, like, if I'm being honest, bro, I might have to age restrict this video. I'm not gonna, no, I'm just joking. I won't. But I mean, those college kids, they be getting freaky on those couches and those mattresses. I mean, dude, there was like condoms everywhere. There was white spots all over the couches. And I mean, that's just disgusting. What could you possibly be doing? Like, there's no way that the owner of the college, well, obviously the owner of the college was dead, because like that college is probably like almost 100 years old by now. But I mean, there's no way, like your professional or your principal didn't tell you like, hey, um, there's going to be some kids from a church staying here. Try not to get freaky on the couches or put condoms and tampons and a bunch of other female products everywhere on the bathroom or in the mattresses because that's just plain nasty and I don't think that's very good for kids to be around. So once that happens, um, once we find uh, the stuff, I am pretty, yeah, we went to lunch. Or yeah, we did go to lunch. And then I see two girls that are very annoying from my school. Um, and honestly, I mean, they're just straight up annoying. They both go to the school that I go to. One of them was one of my best friend's girlfriend, or maybe that was his ex. I can't remember if they're still dating or not, but I mean, they wanted me to look they wanted me and my friend Luke to look after a kid named Walter, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he he I don't think I don't think Walter liked us at all. I mean, you could just tell if you just like if you just asked Walter, do you really like hanging out with us? He would probably say sometimes yes, sometimes no, because honestly, he didn't do half of the stuff that we did. He always kept running off from us to go hang out with the two girls from the school that I go to. And I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. So then we go to worship experience and we go to after party. Now, the after part, now here's the crazy part. My cousin got sick on the first day. Didn't leave though, okay? He was fine. He didn't leave camp on the first day. But the thing is, he did he one of our other friends got sick, Kainoa. I think he got sick on the second day. No, he got sick on the first day. Along with no, he got sick on the second day or on the second night rather, and he was just going through it. I mean, yeah, they were both going through it, but Kainoa ended up returning back to camp. KJ never left, and then we tried not to get sick anymore. So that's good. It's really good. So, uh, what was I gonna say? So yeah, then second day rolls around, we pick up an idea. Okay, so Kainoa, he's gone. He threw he threw up and he was gone. He was gone for a whole day, right? And then on the second day, we pick up this brilliant idea, stupid but brilliant at the same time, and we end up so like in Winthrop, there's this long hallway in the dorms. Where did my car spawn? So in Winthrop, there's this long hallway in the dorms, and then they also had some rolling chairs. And then a few people decided to race with the rolling chairs, and yeah, so then we do that, and then I kid you not, not even like 10 races in, we already end up starting a crash, and I was the first victim of the crazy crashes. I was the first victim, and let me tell you, dude, it is just it's funny when you get into a crash, like and you're and then but like after I want to say like after 10 minutes your body will start hurting. I mean, it just hurts to get in a crash. And I mean any type of crash. It doesn't matter if you're racing, if you're just being dumb. It just sucks to get hurt. Um, I ended up I ended up almost breaking my neck. Somehow I didn't, but I ended up messing up my wrist, right? So, oh, hold up, hold up. I messed up my wrist, and it hurt so bad. Now, obviously, I didn't go to the first aid truck. I played it off cool, okay? And no, and number one rule: don't play something cool. Don't play something off cool. Like, don't play off an injury. Like it didn't hurt. Go see a doctor or like a medical person, or go see like a counselor or an adult nearby, because you don't know what could have happened. For all I know, I could have sprained my wrist, right? I could have sprained my wrist. I could have strained it. I could have broken it. Now if I broke it, I would have probably noticed first thing, but I didn't. I didn't break my wrist. So it was just a minor little sprain. Had a brace on for a few days after that, and then I was fine. But anyway, back to the story. So we come up with that idea, right? Third day rolls around. Second to last day. Kainoa comes back, right? And at this point, Battle X were in third place, right? So Battle X, it was posted on one of my latest YouTube shorts. And basically Battle X is where four teams participate in YTHX. It's like the hardcore version. So like when there's competitions and stuff like at your school or at your local summer camp or something like that. We had something like that too, Battle X, and it consisted of four teams: the Hive, the Swamp, the Wild, and the Pounds. I'm on the Pounds along with every other one of my friends. Two of my friends traded to the Wild because of their E group, which is fine. We still respect them. Not like we have bad blood or anything. We're all good. But that happens. Third day rolls around, and the Pound ain't looking that good. We're in first. We're in second place, right behind the Wild, because the Wild has been cheating. Apparently, that whole competition. and they've been and like the referees and like the hosts, they've just been glazing the Wild because the Wild up until that point, every other team, the Swamp, the Hive, and the Pound, basically everyone had points except the Wild. So then the judges were just giving them free points for like who can land a backflip. And one kid from the Wild pulled some crap that honestly I don't think deserved 10,000 points. He pulled a dunk. It was a dunking contest, right? One of the competitions was a um was a basketball contest. So we had 3-point shooters and we also had some dunkers. So we go to the so we won the 3-point contest. Dunking contest that goes to the Wild, which by the way, the Wild didn't really deserve the dunking contest. They really didn't um earn that one properly. In my opinion, I would have deducted points off of that dunk. No, I'm just joking. The dunk it was okay, but all um all that the kid did, he just jumped over Pastor Steven's son. That's literally all he did. Didn't do much else. And yeah, I don't know how they won that competition, um but then later that night, they revealed who the winner was. We won most of the competitions up until that point. We had some cheaters, which means they had to deduct points off of the Wild, which means that which means that the Pound won Youth X on the third and final day. Now, let's rewind a little bit. By lunchtime, we all had done some races with the roller chairs again because it's pretty fun, right? So that like we do that stuff, and then we actually make this kind of like a program going on. Like we had like commentators, photographers, racers. We set it up, right? So we do that, and then um, I'm pretty sure it was Matthew and Luke who won the whole thing because I was hurt. I actually couldn't race anymore because of my hand and my wrist. So I hurt myself pretty badly, right? So so that happens. Matthew and Luke won the racing competition. Not part of Battle X, just something that we made up in the college dorms. And then yeah, that happened. So yeah, that and then fourth and final day, nothing really interesting happens and we go home. And when I tell you, like, everyone was tired, I mean, literally everyone took naps on the last day. When we came back home, everyone took naps. My dog was very excited to see me back home finally after freaking 4 or 5 days that I've been gone. And yeah, I mean, it was crazy experience. I hope to go back again. Um, if I have the chance to, because YTHX is actually a very fun thing to attend to if you don't want to attend, some boring summer camp where an old lady goes, "Okay, class, here's how to make paper, or here's how to make a chair. Step one, grab a chair, and voila, you've got my chair, or you've got a chair." Wait, what? But, anyways, with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm Zyroxen, and I'm out. Peace. Why is it not stopping recording? Okay, there he goes. Okay, finally, bye.